Hey guys, thank you for watching the Slat Rock channel. If you're new here, don't forget to subscribe and hit that bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. And if you've already done so, just make sure that it's still active. Today we present you 14 things you never knew about a WWE contract. Number 14. WWE Choose Your Name and Gimmick. Growing up as a wrestling fan, we've all thought long and hard about what our gimmicks and names would be once we're huge WWE superstars. But according to the WWE contract, it's the company that gets to decide these things, not you. Not only that, but the company has control over your costumes as well as your role as either a heel or a face, and you can only suggest ideas to them. There are examples of superstars exempt from this, however, with AJ Styles and Sting both being allowed the names they used in other companies. But for the rest of the roster, their fates are in the company's hands. Number 13. Booking rights. When you sign a WWE contract, you sign over a lot of your time, as the company has the rights to book superstars for any event or TV broadcast as a company representative. This includes commercials, endorsements, and public appearances, with many WWE superstars struggling to fit all of this into their already busy schedules. Unsurprisingly, Brock Lesnar isn't affected by this rule, as the Beast is one of a few superstars who are given a limit of how many days the company can use him. As if that wasn't good enough for the two-time Universal Champion, he also makes way more money per appearance than anyone else on the roster. Number 12. Independent contractors. Possibly the most important clause, the WWE defined their superstars as independent contractors, despite Jesse Ventura's efforts to unionize the roster in the 1980s. The term is actually quite misleading, as like normal employees, superstars do receive certain benefits from the company, such as health and travel insurance for all talent. Despite this, the WWE continues to refer to their talent as independent contractors and not employees, a term that's been in every WWE superstar's contract for at least the last 25 years. Number 11. Travel costs. Unless you're a multiple-time world champ, travel doesn't come cheap. While the company provides insurance, it's the superstar's job to pay for food, lodging, and travel. As an independent contractor, it is also up to the superstar to organize rental cars to take them from show to show. There are a few superstars who are given incentives though, namely Triple H and, of course, Brock Lesnar, who both have it in their contracts to have first class on all flights they take. Lesnar even had this clause in his contract in 2003, but for other superstars lower down on the card, it's up to them to get to the arena on time. Number 10. Cannot sue for injury purposes. It's clear that the life of a WWE superstar can be dangerous, which is why it's so shocking that a wrestler can't sue the company for injuries. According to the contract, wrestlers must fully agree that bodily harm is an occupational hazard, and that all sorts of injuries can happen in the WWE. Like most rules, there are exceptions to this. In 1999, for example, the Harts sued WWF following Owen's tragic death, who fell from the rafters after a botched entrance in one of the darkest days in wrestling. Successful in their lawsuit, the Harts were awarded $18 million. Number 9. The company pays for medical treatment. This is where things get confusing. While superstars cannot sue, the WWE will pay for all medical treatment, a bizarre clause considering that such treatment isn't usually given to independent contractors. Not only that, but the company pays for any rehab, which has helped several former superstars battle back from addiction and substance abuse. According to Stephanie McMahon, the company paid over $100,000 to help Scott Hall with the former Intercontinental Champion being inducted into the WWE Hall of Fame in 2014. The only exception to this rehab rule, Tammy Sytch, who became the only person the company refuses to pay for after years of the former Sunny dealing with addiction. Number 8. Merchandise after release. It's never a good feeling to be fired, but it's probably worse when you see all of your merchandise being put on sale the very next day. According to the contract, WWE are allowed 90 days to sell your merchandise, which is probably why you see shirts previously selling for $30 going for $4.99. The 3-month window causes the company to turn very aggressive when selling, trying to make as much money back from all of these printed shirts, figures, posters, and other pieces of merch a superstar may have. With that said, I can't imagine that many James Ellsworth shirts got sold even after his release from the company. Number 7. Contract consistency. The WWE has changed a lot since Vince McMahon took over from his father in the early 80s, growing from just one of several territories to the biggest sports entertainment show in the world today. And yet, the WWE contract has been pretty consistent over all those decades, with many key terms staying exactly the same for years. Most notable of this is referring to superstars as independent contractors, and while this was an accurate term in the 80s, it's not exactly the same in 2018. While it remains to be seen if WWE will ever refer to their contractors as fully fledged employees, at this point in time, it seems highly unlikely. Number 6. Salary and merchandise bonus. Many think that the life of a WWE superstar is full of wealth, but when you consider all the costs a superstar has to pay, it's certainly not glamorous. Superstars are given a base salary, which can increase because of such factors as contracted bonuses, merchandise sales, and gate receipts. On average, a superstar will make a total of $500,000 a year before costs. And while lower card talents range from $100,000 to $300,000, top stars like Lesnar, John Cena, and Roman Reigns are expected to take millions of dollars each. According to a recent report by Forbes, John Cena is expected to make $10 million in 2018, followed by Brock with $6.5 million, and Roman taking the bronze with $4.3 million. Number 5. Exclusive contracts. This isn't a surprise. A WWE contract prohibits superstars appearing for any other promotions while signed to the company. Even after leaving, superstars are held by a 90-day no-compete clause, preventing a wrestler from earning as a performer for 3 months. Of course, this rule didn't stop Brock Lesnar from skipping the 90-day period when he left WWE, appearing in New Japan not long after WrestleMania 20. This brazen act by the Beast led to WWE and Brock going to court for breach of contract, before Lesnar was eventually allowed to leave the WWE after multiple hearings. Number 4. Termination details. This part of the contract isn't how to deal with Arnold Schwarzenegger, but instead what to do when you leave the company, and is split into 3 parts. The first talks about how long a superstar must know their impending release, and can vary greatly. A lower-tier talent can be given a 90-day notice, while Lesnar, surprise surprise, must be given a 6-month notice. The second part gives details about how a family will be compensated if a superstar sadly dies on the company's watch, with the third part stating that the WWE retains the rights to sell your merchandise even after you've been shown the door, which can't exactly be an easy read for a new superstar on their first day. Number 3. WWE owns the rights to your content. When you sign a contract with WWE, you also sign over your image. In this part of the contract, the WWE states that they have your permission to film and photograph you for whatever they may need, whether it's on live TV or pictures for WWE.com. This has, of course, been taken to the next level since the WWE Network launched in 2014, with there now being countless shows that could potentially carry your face and likeness throughout their episodes. It seems no superstar is exempt from this, as even part-timers like Lesnar and The Undertaker have had their faces plastered all over WWE programming. Number 2. Paying for your own props, training, and costumes. This is where it really sucks to be an independent contractor. Contrary to popular belief, the WWE contract states that all talent must provide their own costumes and props for their gimmicks. This is really backwards considering the superstar doesn't get to decide what their gimmick will be, but it's up to the superstar to pay for it. While the WWE do have a training facility in NXT, this is a luxury that former superstars didn't get to enjoy, with the Performance Center being certainly groundbreaking to say the least. Number 1. Confidentiality. The final part of the WWE contract, confidentiality, is definitely one of the most important. In this clause, the company stresses the importance of not disclosing any backstage news or personal business-related topic to the public. This has gotten particularly tricky in the era of social media, where superstars are also expected to share so much of their life outside the ring with fans, without giving away any secrets, even by accident. Since the company began, there has always been an effort to keep what goes on behind closed doors away from the prying public, so don't expect this clause to change anytime soon. Well guys, that's our list. Is there anything we don't know about a WWE contract that wasn't listed here? Drop us a comment below and let us know. If you like this video, don't forget to check out our previous video, Top 10 WWE Superstars Who Are Currently Doing Surprising Jobs. Also check out our other high-rated videos by clicking in the upper right-hand corner or down in the description field. If you did like this video, don't forget to hit that thumbs up button, hit that subscribe button and the bell icon to get notified every time we post a new video. You can follow us on Facebook and Twitter, and as always, thank you for watching.